April 10, 1912. Departure from Southampton 12 p.m. 12 o'clock. Titanic departs from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage to New York City. The ship is carrying 2,224 people, including passengers and crew. April 11, 1912. Passing through the English Channel, Titanic sails south, passing through the English Channel, en route to Cherbourg, France, where it stops briefly to pick up more passengers. April 12, 1912. Arrival at Cherbourg. Titanic arrives at Cherbourg at about 6:30 p.m. Passengers board, and the ship continues its journey toward Queenstown, now Cork, Ireland. April 13, 1912. Departure from Queenstown 1:30 p.m. 1:30. Titanic departs from Queenstown, its last stop before crossing the Atlantic. It heads into open waters toward New York. April 14, 1912. Final day at sea 11:40 p.m. Titanic strikes an iceberg on the starboard side of the ship. The collision causes significant damage to the hull, flooding 5 of the ship's watertight compartments. 11:50 p.m. Captain Edward Smith orders the lifeboats to be lowered, but the ship's lack of enough lifeboats and the reluctance of many passengers to board them lead to confusion and chaos. April 15, 1912. The sinking 12 o'clock a.m. midnight. Titanic begins to list more severely as the watertight compartments begin to flood. The crew works to launch the remaining lifeboats, but many are lowered half full or not filled to capacity. 2 o'clock a.m. The ship's bow is submerged, and the stern begins to rise out of the water. Titanic's wireless operators send distress signals using the Marconi radio system, including the famous CQD and SOS distress calls. 2:20 a.m. The Titanic sinks into the icy waters of the North Atlantic. The stern rises vertically before the ship breaks apart and sinks to the ocean floor. April 15, 1912. Rescue for o'clock a.m. The RMS Carpathia, a nearby ship, arrives to rescue survivors from the lifeboats. The Carpathia manages to save 705 people, passengers, and crew from the freezing waters. April 15, 1912. Aftermath. The sinking of the Titanic remains one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history, with over 1,500 lives lost. The tragedy prompted changes in maritime laws, including requirements for more lifeboats and better communication equipment on ships.